some testimony clarifies. Today's testimony detonated because when General Leshabani took that stand, he didn't bring speculation, he brought receipts. And the biggest one came from the man who was inside that house the night Senzo Meyiwa was shot, Mtokozisi Twala. While the state keeps clinging to a phantom SAP-13 firearm that Zungu couldn't describe, couldn't trace, and couldn't even prove existed, Twala told the general the truth straight to his face. It was a revolver, not the pistol the prosecution built their fantasy around, not the imaginary gun Zungu claimed belonged to Muzi Sibia. A man arrested with no firearm on him, a revolver, the same gun with a wheel every witness described. And in that moment, the courtroom didn't just shift, it collapsed under the weight of its own lies.
I remember that, my lord.
Mukhumbula-ke General ukuthi izolo besakhuluma-ke ngetulo ayekhuluma noma alisho Constable Zungu nokuthi-ke wakutshela ngalo ukuthi-ke itulo lokuthi-ke babefuna ukumbulala. Yebo ngiyakhumbula.
And I was summarizing his evidence when he said that the reason why maybe people wanted to kill him was that he shared some information with you, and you may have leaked that information to those people because you know them. My lord, he's lying under oath.
Nokuthi-ke waqhubeka-ke ukuthi esho ukuthi-ke isizathu salokho-ke sokuthi kwakunabantu ababefisa noma befuna ukumbulala ingoba-ke kwaba wena-ke generally owadlulisa-ke umbiko noma-ke information ibona nokuthi kwakuwabantu obaziyo labo waqamba amanga efungile noma ethathe isifungo.
And he testified further, Constable Zungu, that, and I'm going to quote, I'll look for the relevant passage at page 53 of the 7th of September 2023, that in relation to that, you told him, and I quote, you said to him, I said to you, I even informed you that we should leave this matter. You can see it is going to put your life in danger. Did you say that to? Did you say that to? Never. I've never said that, my lord.
Mele-ke uyafunda ukuthi-ke okwathiwa Constable Zungu enkantolo ukuthi-ke uGeneral watshela uZungu wathi ngasho kuwena ukuthi-ke udedele udaba lolu uyabona ukuthi impilo yakho isengcupheni. Angikaze ngikusho lokho kuyena. Angizange ngikusho lokho kuyena.
And he knows that, my lord, that he was the one who came to me. There's no way, my lord, I can say you must never work with those people.
Uyakwazi naye-ke lokho ukuthi uyena owenza kumina ayikho-ke indlela engangingathi kuyena cha musa ukusebenza nalabo bantu.
My lord, lastly, those names he's saying there, I don't know them. And the last time I saw also the person say I might speak the information is Muzi. I saw him on my last day at my office. From there, I never saw him, and I don't know even his relatives.
Futhi-ke okugcina kwasenkantolo amagama awashoyo-ke noma awashilo lapho abantu engabazi labo umuntu-ke engambona futhi-ke ngagcina ukumbona kwakuwumuzi esehhovisi lami emuva kwalokho angaze ngimbone angazi futhi ney'hlobo zakhe.
And I'm shocked, my lord, to hear that.
Kuyangithusa-ke ukuzwa lokho noma kuyangimangaza-ke ukuthi ngizwe lokho.
Now, before I go to this, and it's a related subject, so it's not different. Just to touch on yesterday, when you testified, General, that Constable Zungu said to you he could identify or try to locate the SAP-13 number for the firearm that was allegedly used in this matter, in the matter of Mr. Senzo Meyiwa. Remember that? I remember that, my lord.
Uyakhumbula-ke ufakaza uthi-ke uConstable Zungu wathi uzozama-ke make uzohamba ayothola-ke inamba phecelezi-ke SAP-13 number yesibhamu lesi-ke ayethi yena sadlula umnumzane Senzo Meyiwa. Yebo ngiyakhumbula.
And also you testified that he told you that when he saw Mr. Sibia at Tembisa, Mr. Sibia was also armed or in possession of the same firearm. Is that correct? Yes, my lord.
Nokuthi-ke futhi ngesikhathi athi wabona ngaso umnumzane uSibia ethembisa ukuthi-ke umnumzane uSibia wayesiphethe isibhamu leso. Yebo nkosi enkantolo.
Now the questions are this, General. Did Constable Zungu tell you the type, the caliber, or the make, or the description of the firearm he was referring to?
He did not tell me the description of the firearm, my lord. He just says he's having a firearm, and that firearm, it must be the one which was used to kill Senzo, because always what he told me, he's having the firearm in his possession.
Akaze angitsheleke ukuthi ke kwakuyuphi uhlobo lwesibhamu noma ke asichazeke asitsho ukuthi sikanjani wayethi nje isibhamu ethi futhi ke kufanele kube yisona ke lesi esadubula noma kumele ukuthi kube yisona ke lesi esadubula uSenzo wayekusho futhi ukuthi ke uhlezi enaso noma esiphethe kuyena isibhamu leso.
And General, did he tell you, Constable Zungu, as to how he came to know about this firearm that was allegedly at the SAP 13 store somewhere in KwaZulu-Natal? How did he come to know about it?
My lord, he said because they are the families. He know that he shot somebody at KZN, and that person is also related with them, and he was taken into custody. But later on, I said to my General Ndlovu to say, you know what, if he's saying like this, now we're going to crack the case. We were so happy when we said, so go there. Once you get the firearm there, you call us. From there, we are going to send a team there at KZN to start investigation.
Awakusho ke ngabe umbuzo uthi ke kwenzeka kanjani ukuthi ke uConstable Zungu azi ngesibhamu esasise KZN emaphoyiseni kwi-SAP 13. Awakusho ke ukuthi ke uyazi ngoba ke abantu laba ke abomndeni wakhe futhi nalo owadutshulwa futhi umndeni naye ukuthi ke wadubula umuntu ke lapho eKZN wase eyaboshwa ke. Ngase ke mina ke ngikhulumana naye uGeneral Ndlovu ngamtshela ukuthi uma ngabe kukanjena ke sekusho ukuthi manje ke sesizofikelela ke emaphethelweni noma ke ekuthini icala leli ke sikwazile ukuthi uphenyo lwethu siqede noma siqede ngalo. Uma kuukuthi ke yena ke uzoya lapha yana asithole isibhamu yena aqhumane nami angitshele mina ke bese ngithumela ithimba ngale elizoya ke khona kuleyo police station.
Now, General, based on these two factors, that Constable Zungu did not locate the SAP 13 number as he promised you, and also you did not find Mr. Sibia in possession of the said firearm, did you draw any conclusion regarding the reliability of Constable Zungu on those aspects?
My lord, because Constable Zungu was speaking to me fairly and openly, I still trusted him because I know that we are still going to do further investigation.
Ingabe ke ngenxa yalokho kokuthi ke uConstable Zungu awahamba waya KZN isibhamu akasithola noma ku-SAP 13 number akayithola nokuthi futhi ke uSibiya nambopha akathola isibhamu. Ingabe lokho ke kukhona ke okwakushiya ke emqondweni nakho mayelana ke nokwethembeka kwakhe uConstable Zungu. Kumina ke ngenxa yokuthi wayekhuluma ke ekhululekile ke futhi nje kungekho ekhuluma nje konke nje nami ke mina ke ngase ngangimethemba ke ngoba nganginalento ethi ke sisezoqhubeka ke sebenze ndawonye.
But I was worried that for the first time there at KZN, we did not get a firearm. Also, when we arrested Muzi, there was no firearm. But still, I said the way he gave us the story, we believed him. I believed him.
Okokuqala ke ukuthi nje kuyiwe ke eKZN okwakungihlupha ke ukuthi waya eKZN isibhamu akasithola waboshwa uMuzi isibhamu asatholakala kuyena kodwa ke ngendlela ke angixoxela ngayo ke nginikeza ngayo umbiko ngangisamkholwa.
Now, General, let us come to the firearm that relates to this case now, regarding what you were told as you were still supervising this case. So your involvement in this case, not what Zungu said. Regarding the firearm that was used to commit the murder of Senzo Meyiwa, what was your understanding of the type of firearm that was used here?
My lord, it was a revolver. Because everybody was saying it was a firearm, even the wheels. So all of us by that time, we thought it's a revolver.
Wena-ke owakutshela nanjengoba nawe-ke wawusayilandela-ke i-case lena-ke, ukuyini owayitshelwa mayelana nesibhamu-ke lesi ekuyisona esasetshenziswa lana, ngoba-ke satshelwa-ke lesibhamu esinesondo-ke okwakusemqondweni-ke ukuthi kwakuyi-revolver.
And when you say everybody was talking about a firearm with a cylinder or a wheel, who are you referring to?
I was talking about the people who were interviewed by my team at the province by that time.
Uma uthi-ke wonke umuntu wayekhuluma-ke ngesibhamu esinesondo-ke ushobani, ngikhuluma-ke ngabantu ithimba lami-ke elaliba interview noma likhulumisana nabo-ke ngaleso sikhathi leso.
Those who were inside.
Labo ababe phakathi.
Those who were inside of what?
The house where Senzo was killed.
Phakathi-ke endlini la uSenzo abulawela khona.
Also, Twala Mtogosisi, because that one I spoke to him personally. He said it was a revolver.
Kanye naye-ke futhi uThwala uMthokozisi ngoba yimina-ke owakhuluma naye uMthokozisi, naye-ke washo wathi kwakuyi-revolver.
Okay. All right. I've done this. I think I've covered the issues that let me check something, sorry, Colonel. Okay. Malot, if I may confer with my colleagues. May I also approach accused number 2, Malot? Yes. Cases. As the court places, my lord, that's to the court. Those were the issues I wanted to take with the general. General, thank you so much.
So let's recap the day's damage. Zungu lied about the SAP-13 firearm. The state ran with it. No gun was ever found on Muzi Sibia. Every witness said the weapon had a wheel, and Twala confirmed it directly to the general. A revolver. When the truth is this loud, the narrative doesn't bend. It breaks. If the prosecution's entire case depends on a firearm that never existed, what exactly are they prosecuting? I'll leave that question burning in the middle of the courtroom floor. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm Skybridge. Goodbye.